some horsing around, but, you know, they're there to get a job done, and they really do fit well together.
And he's also got this great thing about him. You look at the camaraderie with him. He straight away fits in the sense you see him fist bumping with the guys and everything. It's like, to me, he just seems like the perfect fit right now. I wouldn't put anyone else in his place.
Oh, you know, Getright's just like, here, take my pistol, take my bomb, leave me alone, leave me my life. But it's not going to happen. EnVy will pick up the knife round, and so they will get to decide which side of the map they're going to start on, whether it's going to be on the defensive side, the counter-terrorist side, or the offensive side, the terrorist side. So we shall see now what they have in store for us here in the pistol, but of course here is the map overview. Inferno, I mean, pretty much the staple map for CS. Every team is expected to be able to play a world-class game on this map. It's pretty much the go-to. So perfect map, I think, to start things off here in this best of 5.
I think this is going to be like a real testing map. This is going to put the wheels in motion for how we're going to see the rest of the games unfold. Both teams here can be stellar on it, but it's going to come down to who has that slightly better half, who's going to be able to push a few more rounds out of it, and it's going to be interesting to see which side is going to really bring their value to it, because you're looking at now, everyone used to say, yeah, CT is the side to be on. You're looking back at the last few games here, and it's like T-side has been pretty damn strong from both teams. Yeah,
and that's the quality both of these teams possess. It doesn't matter which side they start on. The knife round is more of a formality. It's just like, let's get it out of the way. Okay, you'll start CT, that's fine. We're okay with that, because both of these teams, regardless of map, are comfortable on both sides. So their T side is just as dangerous as their CT side for NIP. And the same thing can be said for EnVy. Both of these teams, I mean, they're basically at the peak of their abilities right now. So it's really just such a good finals that we have to wrap up such an excellent event that we've had here. You know, a bit of a bumpy start on Friday night, but yesterday everything went perfect. Today it's been smooth sailing, and you know, we're knocking on wood, you know, just to make sure that everything keeps that way. But this has just been now 2 days of solid, beautiful CS.
And for a major like this is such a fantastic thing, not just for the CSGO community, but another big event coming out the woodworks, but also for the UK scene, filling out this whole cinema right in front of us, all the crowd here ready to watch and see the action. This is a real great starting point here for Gfinity.
All right, guys, well, we are about to begin the first map of this best of 5 of the finals of the Gfinity Spring Masters CSGO tournament. This is it. You guys, this is all for you, live here and, of course, watching at home. But it is the first round here on Inferno. And already right into the action, Forrest is going to pick off Kiyoshima. Kiyoshima taking that peek mid, trying to make it the boiler, but he's going to get punished. And there's Exist. Comes right in and takes out Nathan, NBK.
And we can hear the crowd chanting. Nip's coming strong, but look at this. The EnVyUs have got 2 kills on the board. Shoxy now taking on Alu as well. It's still all to play for. 2 members of NIP left hanging around this A bomb site right now. It's no. Wow. Smith ripped off Forrest's head with that USP shot. It's all up to Getright right now, and he does have the bomb in hand as he makes his way up middle. Will he see Shoxy on the right? And Shoxy makes light work of Getright, and EnVyUs will secure the pistol round.
Yeah, so just to make it perfectly clear for everybody tuning in, Happy is the number 4314. That is Happy, and Nathan is NBK. All right, so just putting that out there to make sure. On the other side, Exist. He's written it in a weird way, but the second man down on the right, that's Exist. The rest of them is pretty clear. So that is pretty much, it turned out a lot of speed for NIP, but then just some quick, clean kills coming in on the B side. Happy stopping that push short, and then everything kind of falling apart for NIP, leaving Getright alone. EnVy were able to just really quickly recover in that round, and that is crucial going up against a team like NIP.
Shoxy here, spamming through that smoke. Smith is going to pick up the first kill. Can he get the second? No, he has to fall back just a little bit, but Happy comes in with 2 huge kills. Exist does reply, and Shoxy taken down by Alu as well. Huge swag 7 shot from Kiyoshima, leaving Alu as the last man alive with the FAMAS in hand, and he's just probably going to save onto it now and take it into the next round, as that's going to be the best option for him here.
I mean, that is an option, actually. I think, you know, he's kind of open to looking for a hunt here, but I'm actually surprised at Shoxy, you know, getting overwhelmed like that on the other side of the smoke with like, what, 5 bullets left in his gun? That was a bit awkward. Seems like he should have been able to take Alu out there, and we would be expecting, you know, a pretty clean finish here. But EnVy right now, I mean, they're still in danger. They need to keep the remaining 3 members alive. This is where the line gets drawn, okay? You can spend enough money, you know, you spend money on 2 guys, all right. EnVy aren't going to lose too much sleep over that. But if they start losing 3, 4 guys to Alu, that's going to be a real problem for their economy. So Alu now has a great opportunity to inflict some damage here to the Swedes.
Yeah, if he could pick out, say, Smith's right now. He could pick out Smith's right now. That would be a huge movement. Get rid of that M4, but no, NBK is going to come in, finish him off. Second round up for EnVyUs. 2 men down, though. Not the best start for them on that round, but NIP will look to try capitalize off that in round number 3.
And I like this play here as well, you know, trying to skimp a little bit, trying to get the bank going. Nathan is just going to stay with that Tech 9. And Shox, he's actually going to be the one holding on to the Swag 7, so he's going to be looking to make a little bit of money here too. Of course, 900 bucks a pop when you get a kill with a shotgun, so that's a lot of money compared to the 300 average that you'll get with everything else practically. So here we go, NIP. No plants, really, so they are just limited on money. They're going to have to go for another round of eco. Very little money spent here. P250 has been picked up, but the rest of it is Glocks. And now, can Shoxy connect with a shot? He's got to be careful about getting flanked. He's caught out in the open, running out of bullets. He's going to take one, but that is it. He gets overwhelmed in the end.
Freiburg there picking up Happy. 2 people down for Team EnVyUs right now. Nip got the one-man advantage on the eco. They've also picked up the Swag 7 and a FAMAS now. So this could be a good start for Nip, depending on what movements they make. Smith's just checking out middle here. Might see exist. Yes, he does. Gets the kill. Can see the bomb as well. Spotted one more. It's Get Right on the left there. And oh, he's going to have his work cut out for him. Get Right gets the better of him. Then fall down, but Kiyoshima's right on it. Goes to try finish off Get Right now. Got to be careful, though. They don't want to make any silly, small mistakes right now. Oh, nicely done. Kiyoshima played it smart. Waited for Get Right to just walk straight in front of him and ripped off his head.
I got that very clean with the last shot there. Little sloppy, actually, you know, coming out from Envy there. Smith's really committing to that push mid to just get that frag when he could have tried to hold that angle. Instead, he really committed, took that extra step out, and that just put him right in the middle of everywhere with 3 guys staring down at him. Yeah, right, caught in the headlights. So a little bit awkward there for Smith. So they're going to have to spend a little bit more money this round. But Envy, they have the 3 on the board. NIP now get the buy, and it's a pretty good one at that. Ooh. But Shoxy, he's going to peek out and take out Exist from mid early on here. Big peek from him, and it pays off.
Yeah, nicely done by Shoxy. That's the start they wanted. That's getting Exist out of the game now. Freiburg here is going to have to try something special. But look at Forest. Snuck all the way up top middle. Smiths is going to have to be careful if he overextends himself. Oh, and Forest giving away his position right now. He's going to go full back into that smoke. Alu backing him up. Smiths does get one. Falls back just with 18 health remaining and leaves Forest out there still on 100 HP to do some work in middle.
Yeah, and he's getting flashed as well by his own teammates there. That's a little awkward for Forest. Trying to stay alive at this point, though, but they need to bring it back. I'm amazed that Smiths makes it out of there in one piece. That's incredible. Still has the kill as well, so this 2-man advantage right now is carrying down to 50 seconds, and Happy gets caught out. Great little step there by Forest. He gets the headshot, and he brings it back now to only 1-man advantage here for Envy. Question is now, where do NIP take this? Because they're starting to run out of time. It's starting to get to the point where they have to make that call, and they have to start pushing.
Yeah, this is a little bit too slow from Nip, and that's not what they want to Get Right goes down, and the bomb as well. Shoxy does miss that shot, and Freiburg makes him get punished for that. And that's going to leave 2 members left alive on NIP right now. Envy is still in a good position. They're going to be making their way around through CT spawn. MBK is well aware of this right now.
This is
listening very carefully.
This is a very smart decision by NIP as well. They know that there's only going to be 1 man defending on this site. 10 seconds left. He's committing to the plant. Nathan doing the best he can to keep him off of it. And there you go. That's how you play it. NIP tried to make the right decision in that call, and I think that they did. They went towards the B site where they can assume there's only going to be 1 guy there. But at the end of it, they needed to get that kill on NBK, and it just didn't happen for him.
Yeah, he had just the tightest angle there, and it worked off. Absolutely fantastic for him. 4-0 now in favor of EnVyUs on the CT side here on the first map, Inferno. NIP just trading a little bit. Not the greatest start for them right now, but we saw it before. They are the comeback champions.
Oh, that's so clean right there. Kiyoshima with the mad spray, but he doesn't get the kill. Bit of a mistake there. Lets Alu get out of it. And Alu, he's going to be down low. He's one of the guys who bought Kevlar in NIP as well, so that's unfortunate for him. But now begins the play. This is going to be straight rush from NIP.
Oh, and look at this. No one's checked for Happy. He gets 1, he gets 2, but Forest gets the better of him, and they will make their way into this B bomb site. Smiths onto, that was Forest gone down. It's going to be all up to Alu and Get Right now. Oh, Get Right goes down the hands of Smiths as well. Alu trying to sneak around there, but Shoxy picks him off nice and easy, and that's going to be a clean 5-0 for EnVyUs right now.
That was such a quick rush coming out from NIP. Happy in the best place possible. First ran through as well, just trying to set up to be able to make that push to the site. And they look back, but it's too late. The damage is done. Happy is not going to let him get away with that. So a good spray down there, even after losing his teammate there, Happy. But they are able to recover somewhat, and Envy, as long as they keep just losing like 2 guys, they're fine with this. They're going to be able to keep dropping for them, and they should be able to maintain a little bit of bank.
Well, NIP right now, we've got Freiburg leading the charge up to the top of Banana there. MBK has just overextended just a little bit there. Going to try poke out and see who he can grab. Going to put himself in a nice position here, though. Good use of the flash, but he's going to see and hear the fire coming up. And Nip are making their way up to the top of Banana. Got to be careful that Freiburg doesn't manage to get a pick here. NBK falling back, nice decision there. Smoke's gone down as well, so he is nicely covered to spam through that smoke. It's a bit of a mind game going on right now.
That's why you have the M4A1. You're looking to get the spray through, and there aren't the tracer rounds that are giving away your position. It's all by sound at that point. It can get a little wonky. So he is kind of protected to be able to go ahead, and it's intense fate basically. See if he can get lucky and get a shot through. Good play there by NIP, falling back, making sure that they won't get tagged by any HEs either, trying to minimize the damage taken before the actual push begins, because it does look like with 40 seconds left, NIP are going to head on to this B site.
Yeah, EnVyUs have played this so smart. They knew this. They rotated Happy back to the B bomb site. NBK's going to drop the flash out. Oh, he gets one, but Freiburg shuts him down nice and early. It's all up to Happy right now, but Freiburg just being monstrous right now. Opens up this B bomb site. Smith's spamming through the smoke there. Can't quite tag anyone just yet, but it's now a 4 versus 3. The bomb is planted inside the B bomb site, and NIP are looking strong on this round.
Yeah, that they are. Nice timing there by GetRight as well. He was just a little off, but he nearly gets the kill on the man rotating through CT. But look at how EnVy are just going to start pushing through here. They want to take this fight. They do have kits. They have everything they need, but they don't account for the crossfire. Freiburg peeks out just at the right time and takes Smiths out. And now this is too late. EnVy can't even get out of this alive. They have to commit and try and do the damage. Shoxy gets the kill on Forest. He's trying to just buy as much time as possible and make this as expensive as possible for NIP, and they will do just that. They lose one guy. Freiburg was able to get just far enough away to keep himself alive, but still 3 kills on NIP means they won't have that much money going into this round.
Yeah, that was the best situation EnVyUs could have hoped in that at that stage. 5-1 right now, and finally Ninjas and Pyjamas are on the board, but they've got to start making a little bit slight changes and just be a little bit more aggressive here to really put the pressure on EnVyUs.
Curious to see if there is going to be a change of pace. Rush up mid, yes indeed, and they were confident in their AKs, the ability to hit the headshot. Both of them missing there, however. Look at Kyoshima, this is also a go-to play that they will use, but he gets caught out way too close, and there goes Toxie.
That was very fast from NIP, completely caught EnVyUs off guard. Kiyoshima's going to try and undo the damage that's already been dealt by NIP. Does get one, but GetRight onto Smiths, and it looks pretty tricky here. Oh, fantastic work from NIP. 2 further kills, and it's all going to be up to NBK to take on the 3 remaining members of NIP. Bomb has been planted in the A bomb site, and NBK is going to have to make a tough decision here.
Yeah, and that tough decision is, do I give up my FAMAS for the AWP? I don't think it's a tough decision after all. Oh, he's going for the mind games. I like it, I like it. He's trying to catch them out in the open, but NIP are so wise. NIP, no. NIP, no. Your shenanigans right now, not going to work. They aren't peeking. They're holding as long as possible. Nathan really holding this line, and he's going to get that kill in the end on Exist and back off. And this is the best play that he can hope for in this position.
That's going to be 2 rounds on the board for NIP in a row, but look at that. NBK does manage to save the AWP, and we'll take that through to the next round. And again, only 2 members standing for NIP.
Well, this is where the pressure begins to mount for EnVy. All of a sudden, that perfect streak that they had going, they're getting momentum, they're feeling confident, and then NIP come right back into it. Freiburg, I mean, he's like the king of just getting those entry frags when it matters most. He gets into that B site, cracks it open. This round, it's just a very fast A push coming from NIP. I love the fact that NIP are really changing up their game, trying to keep Team EnVy doubting themselves. Because as soon as Team EnVy get confident, that's when they're at their, that's when any team is at their most dangerous. But EnVy in particular, they will just break you if they feel like they have control. So NIP just doing the best that they can right now to make sure that they don't get too comfortable.
NIP, they're just focusing on this banana push at the moment, just trying to work out and see if they're going to catch any of the CTs pushing off. There's actually 3 members of EnVyUs sat in the B bomb site right now, and quite a smart decision considering it is the site that NIP have gone for the majority of the time so far.
They've had some success on it right there, but NIP now, let's see if they're actually going to be able to set this up, because this is a pretty hard line held by Smith. Misses that opportunity, and now it's going to be a bit risky for him. Tries to change up his position fairly quickly here. Freiburg actually shooting his teammate in the back. There are currently 3 members on this site, however, for EnVy, so they've got good positions. Smith does manage to get a peek. He goes for GetRight, but gets sprayed down, and now Happy. His turn to get the shots in, but he is only going to get the 1. Still, some good damage dealt here. NIP are low, and it looks like EnVy are just trying to force their way onto this site. They just aren't going to have much luck doing it.
Only Kiyoshima left. There's 3 members left for NIP. They've got the bomb down, and right now she's going to be falling back with that 5-7. Best thing he can hope for right now, try and grab himself a weapon.
That's actually what I'm wondering about. Was GetRight caught out lurking somewhere? Is that why he's trying to change it up? Or he's just trying to make him think, okay, I'm in CT, I'm going to go walk all the way around, and when you guys try and run down Banana to save your guns, I'm going to be ready and I'm going to be waiting for you. So this is a really good call here by Kyoshima. Look at this. Forrest, knife out and swing, and he gets another one! Oh, the boarding headshot! Alu is done. Can he save the off, though? Yes, hide behind the pillar. Why does he go for the peek?
That's that overconfidence we were talking about before. He got two, he wanted the third with the AWP, but he just couldn't quite get it.
You got to believe in yourself, right? That's why you're going to go. You get the two. You're right. I mean, it's that confidence. You're going to take that peek, but that's a bit of a shame in this scenario because holding on to that AWP could have made a difference. You know, he could have handed that off to Smiths or Shoxy, so.
Having the 5-7 with the extra rounds in there was just absolutely fantastic for him. It worked so well.
What a read, though, by him. That was some great mind game. But now Nathan, this is going to be an interesting position for him. The flash, and there you go, pre-fire from Forrest. As soon as that flash goes off, that's the reaction kicking in to just spray and pray.
And NIP entering into this B-bomb site doing serious damage right now. Happy's being forced to fall back, left on 41 health right now. And look where GetRight has got himself into a very good position. Started spamming away though, giving away his position. Smith gets the better of him. Shoxy on to exist as well. And this is slowly being turned in favor of EnVyUs right now. Nip really have to pull something out of the bag. Nice use of the smokes there by Ali, but he's being chased down. Shoxy does go down. Oh, fantastic work from Forrest. Takes down Smiths as well, turning this to a 2 versus 3. The bomb is down, and that Molotov is going to shut off the side.
It's going to make it very difficult for them, but Alu gets caught out, gives away his position. They're running out of time here, however, and they don't have a kit, and that's going to be the end of it here. Happy is going to catch Freiburg out in the open. Can he make it out of here, though? He just barely dodges the bullets, and he's going to be able to hold on to his gun. We lose the remaining members for NIP, but at this point, NIP are just happy getting rounds on the board. That is looking so good for them at this point. I mean, we're past the halfway point in this half, obviously, here. We're getting into the 10th round, but NIP are sitting on 4. Realistically, they only really need 5 to feel like they've done a good job in the half. So NIP now, or rather all of the pressure has shifted over onto Envy. They had a great start, but now it's time for them to try and figure out what went wrong and how to fix it.
Yeah, and for Nip right now, they've got a full set of weapons in their hands, and EnVyUs just with one M4 brought over by Happy. Nip will be able to just take that confidence, push around a little bit, knowing the fact that EnVyUs won't be on fully buy.
Oh man, Happy taking a lot of fire damage there. He's just going to be playing close in pit, however, waiting for them to cross onto that site. That's the standard plant position that he's watching for, but Freiburg with the jump, going to get caught, and then the second man jumping out, but just not enough bullets in that M4A1. He gets overwhelmed. Exist crouching on the side is going to take out Shoxy, but there's still 3 members remaining here for Envy. They are putting up one hell of a fight here.
Yeah, they won't be backing down anytime soon. And look at this again. Kiyoshima is going to be trying to make his way around, doing some sneaky through the apartments. Smiths has already grabbed himself that AK-47 as well. So this is looking pretty good for EnVyUs right now.
I like that Smiths is backed out as well. That's going to be a good gun to hold on to. Now it's up to Kiyoshima to just, exactly, play sneaky, a little cheeky, you know, get up in the apartments, lie and wait, and let's see if Exist is going to walk into this. There you go, once again, but the aim punch saves Exist. He manages to tag Kiyoshima before that final bullet does the damage. He's going to be able to live through this in the end.
It just did the nick of time, but well played to Smiths, hanging on to that AK-47. Great job doing that. When another round on the board for NIP right now, they do walk away with 3 weapons as well. So
this looks focused, man.
Yeah, even though they got the round on the board, he's like, yep, next one now, next one. They're drilled and ready.
All right, but that's NIP for you, man. They focus, they can lock it down, but they can still choke at the same time, right? You know, listening to them play is just a real pleasure. You realize just how unique they are, that they're able to just, in any situation, even if they're behind, they're still cracking jokes and having a good time, and that's just incredible. Here we go. Already, NIP not going for the ultra fast quite yet. They are going for some very aggressive flashes, however, looking to catch him out, but Smiths with a great flick. He takes out Forrest mid. That's going to slow things down here somewhat for NIP.
Hiroshima here spamming away with that AK that he brought over from the last round. He's going to see what he can do here. GetRight just sat back there on A, hiding behind the smoke right now. Robo's got banana covered, and this is where Nips fall into that positions right now where they've got control, they know what's going on, and they've just got to see if they can make EnVyUs make a little mistake here and pick another member off at all.
They're looking for somebody to get a little impatient, a little antsy.
They need that opening frag.
There you go, there it is, the smoke to block it out, and GetRight gets that peek. Now he sets it up to try and force anybody holding behind the pillar out into the open, and you can see just how much damage Shoxy took from that one Molotov, so that was a big damage dealt. But NIP, this is all just a distraction. GetRight, he is the lurker king. I mean, he is just going to be waiting to catch out anybody rotating now as NIP set up for the B site.
Yeah, they're going to be held off by this Molotov grenade as long as they don't give their position away. But Kiyoshima does pick off Lurking, Get Right, and here we go. Happy gets one, gets a second as well. Freiburg does shut him down, but MBK easily picks that up. And that was really well played from EnVyUs. They put the Molotovs down, they really forced Nip's hand. The time was running out, and, well, they just had to go.
Yeah, I think that's also just the reaction there with the Molotov. As soon as they see, as Kiyoshima picks up Get Right and only sees Get Right, doesn't hear any other steps, doesn't hear any nades coming in. They're just like, okay, that's it. This is going to be like the NIP basically. Leave one guy behind to cause a distraction, and all the others are going to go to that other site. So the Molotov comes down just at the right time. That's just a very clean, well-executed play by Envy.
And you don't want to be too predictable. That's what Nip were that time. Done it a couple times already, and they paid the price. Happy here had gone down Banana a little bit. He's backed up by MBK. Freiburg just firing off with that Tech 9, seeing if he can get anyone through the smoke, and, well, it's caused EnVyUs just to fall back a little bit for the meantime.
Freiburg's going to have to be a little careful, you know, because we know reputation of the French dealing with kings. You know, he may be in his domain in Banana, but yeah, Happy may have brought his pocket guillotine or something, so he has to be a little bit careful.
Nip right now taking it slow and steady. It's all building up to what... Oh, look at that smoke. Fantastic smoke from Exist comes over. They will try to make their way. Oh, nicely done. Smiths has been forced to take the shot. Didn't hit anyone, but he hasn't been taken down just yet. Kiyoshima in the meantime taken out. Get Right. Shoxy onto Freiburg. Alu does reply though. Gets the kill onto Shoxy. Happy goes down as well. Nip are trying to get into this A bomb site. Nice work from Alu. Oh, and Smiths comes in with the reply. Takes down Exist. This turns into a 1v2, and Alu just no chance.
Did he hear those steps? I think he heard those steps. I think MBK should have been close enough to hear that.
Yeah.
Seems like they're rotating back now. He needs to get over to CT before Alu crosses over. And Alu, there you go, the Molotov. Not sure if Alu can actually make it through there without getting a bit too roasty. 10 seconds left, and MBK will catch him trying to push through that smoke. At that point, Alu's just crossing his fingers, hoping that both players are there and that he hits like an incredible headshot, or pair of them.
Well, good effort from NIP, but it just wasn't enough. EnVyUs, they're on point. Every little sound, every step that's made, they're reacting to it, and they know what's going on. 7-5 is your score as it stands, and NIP, ideally, if they can pick up 1 or 2 more rounds here, that would be the best situation for them, but EnVyUs, they just seem to be on their game right now.
Now they seem to have recovered somewhat, and now they've also eliminated the bank that NIP had built after managing to win those consecutive rounds. So now that NIP are back to pistols, this is looking a bit better here for Envy. Freiburg just commits and runs through that Molotov. He is really looking to get the information that's set up so that his teammates can follow behind. But the bomb gets dropped by NBK, and Happy just looking to save his teammate Nathan through the smoke. Doesn't need your help, Happy. Instead, Happy is going to look and get some of his own.
Smoke kills all over the place there. Forrest does manage to pick up Happy, but NBK does actually tag Forrest there. Runs away from it afterwards. Forrest does have an M4 in his hand now, but 4 members of EnVyUs, it's only a matter of time. Oh, and nicely done. Does use the Tech 9 to take down MBK, but already there is Smiths in the bomb site, and Shoxy is going to be closing in behind.
Forrest is just invincible, man.
He's just eating bullets, nades, everything. I'll be fine.
But a good recovery there by Envy, managing to hold off the push that was going to come around that corner. Freiburg committed, and I'm wondering if he didn't expect his teammates to be behind him there, if they were just going to try and push through that Molotov altogether. The problem is that they didn't have Kevlar, so Molotovs deal a lot of damage to you really quickly if you don't actually have the body armor. So Freiburg committed, he got the info. His teammates just weren't able to capitalize on that. So Envy equipped, making good use of the grenades that they had. And that's pretty much it, you know, just clean play coming in, Envy keeping their cool. But now NIP looking to catch them off guard this time again. This time, however, Nathan has the luck, and he gets both kills.
Now it's up to Happy. Happy gets 1. Can he get a second? Oh, nicely done. But Get Right gets the better of him, but the damage has already been done. Get Right tries to get into the bomb site. He does have the bomb in his hands, but he's got to take on 3 members of EnVyUs who are already making their way. He's completely pinned down from all sides right now. Get Right just sat in the back of the bomb site, and oh, nicely done. Gets the better of Shoxy. Smiths is going to hear that, though. He's going to come through the smoke, and oh, fantastic work from Get Right. Can he pull this off? 25 health. Got to take on Kiyoshima. Kiyoshima gets the better of him. Nicely done by him. But Get Right, that was phenomenal. 3 kills. Almost had it, got the bomb plant. Just right to the wire.
Yeah, exactly, man. Right to the wire. 1v3 clutch. Oh, man, Kiyoshima. Just manages to pick up that AWP there, so they're going to be pleased about that. That's going to go to Smiths. But yeah, get right, man. That's also huge. Even if they didn't pick up the round, it's just doing damage. I mean, this is going to be the last round of the half, and Envy do have enough bank to get fully equipped. So, but if they'd been in, lower economy, had a lower economy, that would have been a big opportunity for NIP to pick up a 6th round. Now it's going to just come down to the AKs and the headshots. Alu takes out Smith, who is going for an aggressive Kenny-style peek from the bedroom.
Yeah, that was an absolutely huge shot there and a fantastic start for NIP. MBK on Banana there. Look at this from Kirishima. Comes out, gets the headshot onto Exist, but Forrest replies, standing in the fire, eating the damage, down to 21 health. He does get killed by Happy. Shoxy's looking around, seeing if anyone else dropped down, but it's the one man left there at the back. It's Get Right. Freiburg's coming up through middle. He might be able to catch him off guard. Nicely done. Takes down Happy. Turns us into a 2 versus 2. Get Right and Forrest getting it together right now, but they've got to be careful because and MBK was in the perfect position, but Freiburg shut him down straight away, and now they'll just be running away to that B bomb site, get the bomb plant down, and Shoxy's actually going to go to 2's taking this from Banana.
Yeah, this is an incredibly difficult position for Shoxy to find himself in, but of course, Freiburg just stepping up once again, clearing the way, 2 key frags to make it possible. Shoxy trying not to waste any time at all. He wants to get up on this side as quickly as possible because he knows it's going to be so incredibly difficult to flush the NIP players out into the open. NIP know now that they just have to play together. They'll take the peak together. That's all that has to happen here. Shoxy just has so many angles to check as well, clearing out this half of the site and attempting it, but there's the spray from Get Right, and he's going to get the knife finish. There you go. We got the Go Ninja sign up in the crowd, and that is fitting because that's how you do it right there. And that's not for bravado or anything as well. It's good that it ends up being Shoxy because Shoxy hates getting knifed, hates it, and he hates when his teammates do it too. But that's also a very clear way to get anybody who's trying to defuse and smoke, because 2 slashes and a big stab will kill anybody if they're on that bomb. So Get Right just runs in there stabbing. He knows he's going to find him eventually, and it's a more accurate way of doing it than just spraying and praying, because what happens if you run out of bullets? Boom. Bomb gets defused. So
you only get 5 seconds.
Exactly. So really well played there by Get Right. That's pretty much NIP just playing that situation perfectly.
Well, 9-6 first half, not a bad start for NIP, but will this be enough to carry them through? Only time will tell.
Let's see what they have in store for us here, and oh man, Envy are like, okay, that's enough of this. We're not going for anything subtle here. 5 Kevlars across the board. They're looking for a brawl.
It'll be straight rush, and it looks like might be making their way through apartments, and Exist is going to be straight on it. He comes round, but Happy gets the kill onto Alu there. Oh my god, fantastic shot. Burst Glock headshot jumping, and it's all up to Get Right. The only man left does take off the head of Happy, but he's still got 3 members of EnVyUs to deal with right now.
Yeah, this is so difficult now as well. I mean, I wish that he had Kevlar, that he had picked it up. I'm surprised that it's actually Get Right buying the kit, because it's usually Freiburg who will be the kit man for NIP. Didn't notice if they went with a 2-kit strat, because sometimes teams will do that as well. But it would be silly to have both kit holders. Okay, whatever. But the fact that he doesn't have Kevlar makes this a little bit more difficult for him, because he's just going to take so much damage if he gets into a prolonged fight. And already you have Nathan, just catching him out. This is almost a situation where Get Right should just try and hold on to the kit and try and live through the round, but NBK is not interested in letting that happen, and the pistol round will go the French way.
Nicely done by EnVyUs there. As you said, they're ready for a brawl. They came in, guns blazing, and, well, Exist tried to do his best, but he got completely caught off guard there.
Yeah, and Envy played that so well. They just throw one guy in there. He's the distraction. Exist tries to spray him down, and in the meantime, you've got 3 other Glocks that are just rushing him down. And from there on forward, Envy always took a fight. It wasn't one-on-one. It's always 2 Glocks, 3 Glocks, but it's so hard to deal with that if you're NIP. You just peek around that corner, and all of a sudden you've got 2 Glocks staring you down. You're going to be in for a rough day.
Freiburg right now might try to use this smoke to his advantage. Does get a few bullets spammed through it, but Shoxy got himself in a very nice position in apartments right now. But look how all the NIP players are playing it, playing nice and defensive, staying back. Get Right at CT Arts right now, avoiding the grenades, and the EnVyUs just taking their time, slowly working their way up.
Now we have to see if they're going to be able to catch this man off guard solo, but there it is, the lurk. I love that it's Get Right versus Happy as well. It's like the 2 lurkers for both teams, and Get Right comes out ahead that time, and he has a gun to work with now as well. That's an AK dropped in enemy territory. That's going to be a little bit tricky here now.
EnVyUs right now, they're not fully committed on where they want to go. They're going to fake them completely back into this A bomb site. This is huge right now. Forest has kind of worked it out, but it's a little bit too late. EnVyUs are already there. That bomb's going to be planted very, very soon. There we go. And look at that. NIP are going to be kicking themselves. They fully committed, and it was completely the wrong decision.
Yeah, I think NIP ended up buying the fridge, the air conditioning unit, a set of mugs. I mean, Envy, that was the biggest sell ever, and NIP just took it all. Wow. Okay, then, and now NIP. I mean, this is the only call that they can make at this point. They still have, because we can see nearly 9,000 in value on them. Save it. Hope that you get better luck next time.
Yep. It's the best decision right now, and obviously they've got that AK-47.
Yeah, that's actually pretty big. I'm surprised that Happy would go on a lurk like that.
Yeah.
With a rifle in your hand. Like if you have a Tech 9, okay, just give away the Tech 9, that's fine, But if you have an AK and you just hand that over, that is actually a pretty big loss. But now we have to see. It's going to get into actually an interesting situation because it's not every day that we get to see 2 of these armor buys. So it's like take 2 now going into the 19th or the 18th here.
Yeah, and this AK this time round with Get Right having it, that could be the big game changer here for this round. We still look on EnVyUs. They've got the P90 in play, a couple of umps as well.
I mean, Get Right's in a pretty decent spot as well with it. He's going to be holding far back on the coils, so if they try and rush through, Freiburg is there to soak. Get Right is there to do the damage with the AK, and an aggressive push from NIP outside of the apartment. Shoxy is going to look for that kill, and he's going to get it. Point-blank headshot onto Forest, but Freiburg is going to find NBK in the meantime, and this is getting bloody. Lots of damage being dealt on both sides.
And look at the health of the EnVyUs players, though. A lot of damage has been dealt to them. They've got to deal with 2 more members of NIP. Get Right's in a great position, but the spray didn't pay off for him. Kiyoshima got the better of him, and they will now assault the B bomb site. It's all up to Alu. They do still have low health, and he should be able to pick up a gun on Banana, but it's going to be a tricky situation. Go, he's good to pick up the P90. Shoxy's waiting for him. Shoxy's there, but he gets the better of him. Now it's Alu versus Kiyoshima. 32 health versus 10. Oh, what a shot! Absolutely huge with the P90. Rips apart Kiyoshima's head. Will get the round for NIP, and that's going to do a lot of mental damage as well as the money damage.
That's going to set you back. That is going to rock you if you're Envy. All of a sudden, it's just another helmet Kevlar buy. Get Right doing the damage. I mean, he didn't get both kills, but the fact that he dropped them down exactly, he did what he needed to do. He spotted that bomb, and they knew exactly what to do from there on out. NIP. What a comeback. I mean, that's the power of NIP as well. It's just like every single round, they are dangerous. Doesn't matter if they have a pea shooter. They're still going to mess you up.
And anyone saying about Alu previously, like we were talking about, that should put him to rest for the meantime.
Yeah, talk about a big clutch play there for Alu. That can turn things around completely for NIP now. But Envy still had enough money to go for the AK buy, so they're going. This is now buy versus buy. Big difference here is that Alu, because they won an eco, like Alu has so much money, he can go straight up to a fully equipped AWP build here.
Yeah, he's got to make that work for him right now, and it looks like EnVyUs are going to do the push outside the middle. Smokes have gone down. Alu's throwing out the early grenade there. To get himself in a nice position with his AWP, see what he can work. He's desperately going to have to get a hold of picks here.
Yeah, but look at the short push coming up. This is not something you see every day here. This is a little bit risky here. Are they going to get checked? Force gets spotted, and Kiyoshima holding that angle, catches them out. The risk does not pay off, and Exist just got headshot as well. He has to fall back.
Yeah, a lot of damage done there by EnVyUs. Smart play, just completely outthinking NIP right now. And now it's going to be up to the guys at B to see what they can deal with, and it's currently just Freiburg on his own.
Now, Freiburg's in a pretty cheeky spot, though. If Envy get ahead of themselves and are not thorough, they don't check this corner, they can pay big here. Flash dead onto Freiburg, and guess what? 2 guys are looking straight at him, but Get Right is here, and Get Right with the triple, the quad! That is it! Get out of his sight!
That was amazing from Get right there. 4 straight kills. He's only got to deal with Happy, who's going to be running to save that weapon with 10 seconds on the board. That was insane.
That was magical. That's Get Right.
Yeah.
There we go. That's Get Right. What a save. I mean, Freiburg, there's very little you can do. You get flashed? Sorry, there you go. You're pretty much gone. But for Get Right to rotate in and hit that timing perfectly, look at that. Nipper all smiles. Of course they are. 2 huge clutch plays, basically, from their teammates in 2 rounds. That's big.
Yeah, that's going to give you a nice boost of confidence. You're going to be screaming and shouting, and they're going to be really feeling the momentum right now, and this is exactly what they needed. Alu's still with that AWP. They're comfortable right now, and they've just got to capitalize on it. It's 11 for 8, and NIP going to try bring this back.
That is, NIP are doing just that. Talk about like the 1-2 combination punch. You know, Envy have definitely got the air knocked out of them here, and I mean, you can see that right now. They're just like they're trying now to keep this from getting out of control. They're going for another Force buy. They want to try and push aggressively here, and Force just drops out in the nick of time. He gets out of there with 13 HP. Talk about close.
Yeah, I literally thought he was going to go down there, just managing to get away narrowly. But Shoxy still going to be going through these apartments, happy with him as well. Kiyoshima up the top of middle. Don't seem fully committed to it just yet. They might try and fake it once again, but NIP are holding strong on their positions as it stands.
There you have it. I mean, there's the peak.
Oh, huge 1D from Kiyoshima. Takes down Get Right. And that is going to put a little bit of damage, a bit of pressure onto NIP right now. Alu misses the AWP shot, can't get the kill. He needs to hit a couple of shots. They need to get the advantage. Look at Shoxy. Comes round, takes Forest down. Exist has got to do the work right here. Gets one, but it's just going to have to get a bit more. Look at Alu. Picks off the kill onto Smiths. Oh, and he did just see one. Did Happy notice it was here? Nicely done, gets the kill. Oh wow, huge from Freiburg onto MBK. It's all up to Kiyoshima just with the deagle in hand now. And Freiburg cleans it up. Nicely done. And NIP get another round.
NIP are stabilizing, and NRP are going even further than that. They're now proceeding to break Envy. Like, that is another round that Envy are going to feel that they should have won. They should have had that. With the 2 entries, just the fact that they then just start getting picked off. Individual play coming to the fore there. Exist with the kill on short. Alu locking down Arch and hitting a hard shot on the man trying to jump into Arch. That is not an easy shot to hit. So for Alu to tag that man and take him out, I mean, just big plays all across the board from both of these teams.
Yeah, and right now, EnVyUs once again on an eco round. Get Right's got himself in a nice position, using that smoke to his advantage. And EnVyUs once again just playing around at this middle, trying to force out a push from NIP. They just want to catch that one player off guard, grab his gun and see what they can do. See the confidence in NIP, just how they're playing. Get Right's giving it a little bit more aggression. Freiburg's in the back there to back him up, and EnVyUs spamming up, trying to just almost giving away their position. It's a mental game right now between these two.
That's exactly what it is. It's a mental game they're basically trying to get NIP to doubt themselves. The only thing is that NIP should realize that Envy it's going to be very difficult for them. They're just going to go rushing right through the smoke here, running out of bullets, however, but NIP still managing to remain alive. That's the important bit. Freiburg just attempts the spray, but Kiyoshima will take him out with that Tech 9, and Get Right now just trying to stand his ground in CT. Will he get faced? However, the timing is just right, but he will get caught, and Shoxy will bring this to a 3-on-3.
Yeah, and look where Smiths is. No one's checked it just yet, and oh, Exist gets headshotted, gets taken down by Happy. Alu's got to go for it right now. It's only Alu and Forest left. Forest gets one, Alu gets the other. It's all up to Shoxy. 1 versus 1. Can Alu pull it off again? And oh, Shoxy comes in, gets the jumping kill, and wins and puts another round on the board for EnVyUs.
What was that? The jumping M4 shot? That wasn't even silenced. I'm waiting for the tweet now from Cali. Kappa. Kappa. I mean, there you go, Shoxy. I really want to nickname him the Bumblebee right now. I don't know, because it's like so perfect with his name as well. You know, it's like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I mean, there you go. That's the embodiment of it right there.
Let's make it happen.
Let's see. We'll see if it sticks. But that's a real problem now for NIP. These rounds have been close. But losing a round like that to an eco as well, that's, I mean, look at the situation now. Yeah. Famas, a 5-7 on Get Right, limited nades. This is such a close match right now, as far as the money is concerned.
Especially how far on we are in the rounds. Round number 22, 12 rounds already for EnVyUs. This is not what NIP wanted. And they were just getting to that point where they would have had that bank.
I'm going to talk about the perfect start to a best-of-5 final, man.
Oh, yes.
I mean, they are delivering on Inferno right now. This is excellent.
And this was our dream final. This is what we wanted. And these two teams are bringing their A game right now.
See, now, I mean, basically, this is, again, turning into a bit of a waiting game. Happy, looking for the angle, seeing if he can't find somebody pushing through. But Get Right, not going to commit and run through that smoke. But both of them will escape with their lives. Exist thinks, he's shooting at shadows there, but that also sets it up for Alu. They think he runs back. Smith is able to trade, though, and that favors the T side until Exist steps in. But then NBK comes back and takes out Exist. This is just a back-and-forth battle going on between both of these teams for this A site, and there's only 15 seconds left.
Yeah, Team EnVyUs have been a little bit too slow here almost, and oh, did Forrest not see him, but Get Right's on his case. 2 kills with the 5-7. Freiburg picks off Shoxy, and NIP get another round on the board.
And they come right back into it. Just look how the focus right now on this team. They lose an eco. I mean, they lose an anti-eco, then they come right back in. Short pause here, I imagine, coming in actually between both. Yeah, and it's right back into it. Maybe just some, cable getting caught somewhere. These things happen. But now that's, again, Envy, that's going to take the wind out of their sails as well. They're like, yeah, we can do it, right? We just took an eco. This is all ours. We're trading effectively. Everything is going our way. And then Get Right is there to ruin their day with 2 5-7 kills. And it's just like that. It comes to a screeching halt. The boat capsizes. Everything flies out, and it's just horrible.
The 5-7 hugely paid off for Get Right there because he did so much damage at the beginning on Banana as well and picked up the 2 kills. Good investment considering their situation. But right now, Forest trying to get the kills done, gets one, Alu with one onto Nathan as well, and Forest does come with 2. This is a good start from Nip. This is how they want it to continue, and EnVyUs not really doing what you would have expected here on their pistol round. Then Alu comes in with the AWP shot to finish and close that round out, and look where we are, 12-11. It's getting incredibly close.
Yeah, this is wild. I mean, just talk about wild, those hands, man. Crazy. At this day, that is also like the quality of Forrest, right? He can get those snap headshots like that. Good, cool composure from him in a very tough situation because when they're up short like that, so close with Tech 9s, one like half step further, he's too exposed, he gets taken out, and then the bomb can get planted. That at least was kept from happening this time around. But Envy now have the money for an AK. They decide to go for it. They're making the play. They have so little in terms of gear to work with. A lot of this is going to come down to the headshots now. They have 3 smokes, and one of them has just gone out now. Mid-smoke, actually. What is that? Yeah, it is going to be the arch smoke. Okay, so they want to eliminate that one angle. Does this open up short? The counter smoke comes out now from NIP to slow things down. They know that Envy are hurting economically. They know that if they can get them to use gear, that's nothing but good for them. Envy, I mean, look at NIP. They still have so many flashes. This is going to make it so difficult for Envy to get in here with their side intact.
Oh, and I thought Ali was going to see a bit of skin there, maybe pick up a kill. And as you say about EnVyUs, they don't have the nades to play with. Another smoke comes out, but it's not really going to affect Alu right now. Exist opens up this round with a kill onto Happy. And oh, he comes round, gets the second one onto Kirishima, third onto Smiths. Absolutely fantastic from Exist there. That's what he needed to do. He came and delivered. Only Shoxy and MBK left right now. And look at Get Right, gets the first one. Shoxy does reply, but Freiburg picks up the final kill.
At Freiburg, I mean, that's what you're talking about there right there. But that's timing as well, right? The counter timing that it comes out, Get Right with that flash just as the smoke comes up. He hits it just right, and that's like thousands of hours of experience right there, all coming out in one play that lasts 2 seconds. So there you have it, right? Get Right, just one of the best. Freiburg and him making an excellent team on that B site right now. Envy, I think Envy now at this point are starting to wonder, where can we go? Where do we make this play happen?
And Alu came in with the AWP shot, legged Kiyoshima. Even Stevens right now on the scoreboard. And look, the nade picks up the kill onto Smiths. Get Right here battling, and oh, fantastic shot from MBK. Rips apart Get Right's head. Forrest is going to have to do the work, but he's taken down. Shoxy going huge. Getting 2 fantastic kills there, opening up this A bomb site. They will comfortably be able to get the plant down. They just need to get some weapons in their hands, and well, we've got an AWP and an AK so far for them. It's going to be pretty difficult for NIP to retake.
Yeah, this is so difficult here. This is also a very hard shot to hit for Happy. Flash goes behind him, though, and he misses it just wide. Needs to get out of there before Freiburg hunts him down, and he just barely makes it out. Shoxy with the AK will shut him down, and now it's down to Exist. 1v3, and it's not meant to be. The quad kill from this man right here on your screen, Shoxy.
Shoxy, absolutely huge with a Tech 9 first 2 headshots, comes in with the AK, cleans up. That was his round, and he made that round for his team. 13-12, and this is going right to the wire.
Yeah, this is incredible, man. So close, so close. They refuse. Both of these teams are basically indomitable. The spirit that they have, doesn't matter what the rounds are, they are always going to make it close like this. Now,
yeah, it's 100% or nothing for these guys.
Exactly. I mean, we saw it with the comeback from NIP. I mean, they've had like 2 comebacks now in this tournament where they just refused to give up. They were behind on the inferior side, and they still somehow just made it happen. Both of these teams, they're magical.
Happy here. Got himself in a good position with the AWP, but Exist does take down the man of last round. It's Shoxy who goes down. They started off a little bit fast. They've got this mid control right now, but NIP are playing it nice and far from behind.
There's a shot, peekaboo. It's Forrest right there, and a great nade to the face. That hurts. There's the peek, Get Right looking to see if he can't get lucky through that smoke. Envy still down a man though, so they really do need to set up the perfect nades to give them an opening. But look at how passively NIP are playing this now. They just consolidate the defense. 2 guys on B, 3 guys on A, and on A they don't necessarily peek out. This is a little bit risky just because of the information. There's the flash to get that info, and there's the kill to follow it up. Exist is gone, or rather Smith is gone, thanks to Exist. But they're getting bogged down here, Envy.
Well, EnVyUs just then, they got that mid control, but NIP just let them have it. They fell back, and MBK, he's going to have to come up huge and get the kill. Kiyoshima does manage to take down Alu. That's a fantastic start for getting into this A bomb site. Forrest, though, does do the work, replies. MBK comes in with the kill. Oh, and Get Right does manage to finish off Happy. Wasn't scoped with the AWP. Now a 1v2. Oh my god, MBK dodging bullets. Get Right trying to jump up. MBK gets the kill. Can he clutch this? But Freiberg shuts him down. And oh my god, that was close. 13-13, we will see now. And I can see this is how it's going to go on the first map.
This is perfect again, man. Right back and forth. The clutch situations everywhere. I mean, NIP at that point, they were playing so cautiously that they were playing in the dark. It was the perfect flash, but then it comes right back when Happy gets his counter kill. And it's so close, but I think that the breaking point there is basically Forrest catching that man out in the open like that, managing to just pull a fast one on the man who was holding pit. He manages to get past, get a free kill, and buy enough time for the rotation to come in. I mean, NIP right now are on point, but because of that bomb plant, Team Envy, they actually have some gear. Only problem is they just lost Kiyoshima. Alu is going to be able to open things up.
Huge from Shoxy, does manage to get 2, but Alu is on point with that AWP. Oh, and he picks up Shoxy as well. Get Right comes from Banana, finishes off MBK, and 14-13, NIP have got their flow.
And this is where we need to actually see the money, because right now I think they have to go for it. They are going to be able to force here. Well, what kind of force is it going to be? It is. That's it. CZs. I mean, they're just trying to make it work. 1 Galil, 1 AK, 2 Tech 9s, and a CZ. I mean, that's not a lot to be going into this round with to try and keep NIP from map point.
NIP looks so comfortable right now in these last few rounds. Oh, and Alu with the AWP. He's pulling off some great shots right now. He just needs to open up this round if he wants to secure match point for NIP.
I mean, are they going to gather up? Is this going to be like the Fnatic play? It seems like it. Smoke on Arch, and then they're going to try and flash through on the smokes, I think. And that'll open things up. They're trying to catch somebody off guard here. Flash behind it. There we go. And Alu is there to peek, but there are just so many people here. Exist gets taken out immediately. Alu needs to hit this shot. He gets out of harm's way, but they need to slow them down somehow.
Oh, huge kill from MBK there. Shoxy with another. Happy with another after that. Freiberg does reply, getting rid of Happy, but he's got to do a lot more than that. Still 4 members remaining for EnVyUs. They've managed to pull this off so far. And MBK comes in with the AWP kill. That was so vital when Alu missed them 2 shots. It was just... that pretty much said all she wrote.
That's it right there. You know, if Alu can hit with even 1 shot, that slows them down enough, that makes them hesitate. But Envy were not going to stop at that point. It was all about just going very quickly behind the flash. Everybody gathers up in mid, and they just flash their way forward and just try and catch anybody out of position that they can. So you saw that with Exist. He wasn't able to get anything done. They just overwhelm him, and that's exactly how it has to go. It's all about momentum. And Envy that time were able to maintain it all the way onto that bomb site.
Well, 14-14 is your score right now. Nip in a tricky situation right now. They've got to make this round work for him. Oh, and that's the start they wanted. Get Right gets 1. Alu with a swag 7 kill. Happy does get 1, but look at this from Alu. Huge work, now a 2v2, but Kiyoshima only with 7 health.
And Forrest in the apartments. They have no idea that he's so close behind. Forrest, he's not going to hit that timing. Yes, he will. He catches the bomb planter, and now it is all down to Happy. 1v2. Can he hit the shot? He spots him, but misses it so close.
And he's so blind right now, they're going to assault him from all directions. He's got to be careful. Huge shot from Happy, though. Freiberg shuts him down. NIP will claim that round. That was so close down to the right second right there.
I'm done, man. Like, stop. My heart can't take it.
We got 4 more of this if it goes all the way.
And because of that plant, I mean, well, you know, it's just because of that plant, are we really going to get overtime in this first map? Because they are able to just get a decent buy into this actually here. Smith is really skimping. Nathan, I mean, 3 AKs, 4 AKs. Okay, here we go. 4 AKs and a decent number of nades. NIP able to put together a reasonable buy as well, but both of them are kind of low on gear.
It's going to rely on Alu once again to get that opening kill with the AWP here. He's got to keep the distance, but look at Shoxy coming through apartments, done the boost up. If he can get a kill here, if he can sneak round, if he can catch one of them off guard, this is what they need to burst into this round.
Well, there it is. Okay, Shoxy, he spots it out for us now, changing up his position, trying to become difficult to predict, and that's actually going to force Envy back. Envy were looking for an easy frag there. They were looking to just catch somebody, sleep at the trigger, get that kill, and then fall back potentially, or speed up behind that because the bomb is still there. But now, as far as NIP are concerned, they have to still just hold solid on the site, 2 on B, 3 on A, and cross their fingers and hope that they'll be able to land the shots when Team Envy decide to make the push happen.
Alu right now holding that angle. EnVyUs taking the bomb up to Banana.
Fresh smoke on Banana, actually. That's a really late smoke. That's a very good smoke for NIP, because as soon as that clears, it's not going to leave a whole lot of time for Envy to act.
Just over 35 seconds on the clock right now.
Here we go.
Nice
Pop flash out.
off.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful work. Freiburg with the triple, and Get Right gets another. That's how it's done. Happy is going to be able to kill a man on Arch, but he's 1v4 now, and NIP, they are going to be able to pick it up. Exist will end it 16-14 in this first map of the best of 5.